Hi, welcome to the latest installments of tutorial videos prepared for the DIY property website. In this video, we will learn how to post a new listing. To post a new listing, click on the plus listing navigation link on the top navigation bar over here. The user must be signed in to post a new listing because it is the only way through which the original listing poster can be contacted if there are any parties interested in this listing. So let's sign in now. The sign in page will be displayed, and after viewing the list of permissions required of this Google account, we can click on the accept button. Notice that some basic contact information is required of the user because, as mentioned, if there are any parties interested in this listing, they will use this contact information to notify the listing poster. So let's click on the accept button now. And so we are signed in. Notice our user profile is displayed on the top right hand corner. And this is the new listing form. We shall fill in this form with the information required to post a new listing. In this demonstration, we shall see three main features of this form. The first of which is the form logic that we have implemented. The form is able to change itself dynamically depending on the type of input received. Second, we will also see how addresses can be geocoded using the Google Maps API. And finally, how we have enhanced the usability of this form by implementing auto-completion for some of the fields, as well as input validation. So let's begin. Let's start with the very first field in this form, which is the due type. Notice that we have three options here: new sale, resale, as well as rents. Should rents be selected as the due type, a new field is created below to receive inputs for the number of months of lease term. Right, now let's enter some value here, say 12 months. And now we go on to the property type. The property type field is a text box that is enhanced with the auto completion feature. So you just have to type in the first few letters of the property type that you're interested in, say H. And you'll be able to see a list of property types that have the letter H. So if we were to select HDB apartment, you can see that another new field is created below for us to select the flat model. So it can be any, apologies, let me just click on the correct text box here. Say we enter 2, we can see all the 2-room flat model variants, as well as 3-room, 4-room, 5-room flats, and all its possible variants. Okay, so let us select 5-room model A as the flat model, and now we go on to the address. So the address fields are all displayed here. Once you enter all the address details, the location will be automatically plotted on the map on the screen. So let's try this out. Say we enter this address, block 761, Paduk Reservoir View, right? Notice that the street name field is also a text box that is enhanced with auto completion. The unit number is an optional field. You can leave this out if you want to. And then finally we enter the postal code, and as you can see here, the geocoding takes place almost instantaneously, right? And the location of the listing is plotted on the map. Let's go on to other fields below. You can see that there's a floor area, and you can enter the floor area in terms of square feet or square meters, right? This is up to your convenience. So say we choose to enter a square feet value for the floor area. I want to demonstrate another feature of this form, and that is if I had selected a different property type, say a landed property, a bungalow for example, right, you can see that an additional field is displayed here for land area, right? So this is only applicable for landed property. If a non-landed property is selected over here, let's change this back to HDB apartment, right? You can see that the land area field is removed from the form. So this is a demonstration of the form logic that we have implemented. Let's go on to the offer price. Since this deal type is for rents, we can input a price value per month, right? Again, should we have selected a different deal type, say resale, you can see that the per month unit is removed from the field. Again, let's switch this back to rent. And let us enter some fictitious value here. And we go on to enter the number of bedrooms, the number of bathrooms, the floor number, and also we can enter a value for the furnishing condition, whether it's fully furnished, partial, or unfurnished. Next, we come to the tenure. So it could be freehold or any of the leasehold options here. Let us select 99 years leasehold. Then we go on to the TOP year, which represents the year of temporary occupation permit. So the year in which the buyer of this property can move in according to local regulations. So say this was this is available in 2010. Next, we go on to the developer field, and as you can see here, there is no way for us to change the developer for this deal because earlier on in the property type we have selected HDB apartment. So if we were to change this to a condominium project, which is a type of private housing, we'll then be able to enter a value for the developer field. And notice that this text box is also enhanced with the auto completion feature. Just by typing in the first few letters or digits of this developer, you are able to find the developer name in this list of suggestions below the text box. Right, so let me just change this back to HDB apartment again. And let's carry on to the next field, which is the project field. So you can name the project to which this thing belongs to, and a one-line summary of the deal. Say like this, and then you can also enter a description, which can be multi-line. And now we come to the list of features for this listing. You should enter the list of features separated by comma so that this list of features will appear as tags. So just bear in mind, these tags I will show you later on in the listing detail page. Okay, so let us enter the same 3 features, and maybe we'll add one more, say a spa. Okay, so let's carry on with the rest of the fields for this form. You can also enter multimedia for this listing, such as photos. So you can paste the link of any publicly available image on the web. So now let us paste in the last photo link here, and we go on to the YouTube video. Again, same thing here, just give us the link to the YouTube video, and we'll be able to show this in the multimedia section of our listing detail page. Now, let us come to the last view in this form, which is the home tour panorama. The home tour panorama is this 360-degree immersive and interactive street view experience of the indoor environment of your listing. So by viewing a panorama image in the street view, you are able to show off the interior design of your listing. Right, but first you must upload your panorama image to Google Maps View and make it publicly available. So you might be wondering, what is Google Maps View? Let me bring you to its homepage. Right, so it is this Google site where you can upload your favorite panorama images and share this with your friends. Right, you're able to upload panorama images either from your Android device, or you could also upload it from your from any digital camera that is capable of panorama shots. Okay, let's come back to the post listing form. Over here, I have this sample ID of a panorama image that is available on Google Maps View, so we'll use this. And finally, we are ready to submit this new listing to our database. But before I do so, I want to show you that the input validation that we have implemented for this form. So say we omit some important details like the offer price. Let's get rid of this value. And we also enter some string tags into the floor field, right? This is actually not allowed, right? Because this doesn't make any sense. This is not a valid value. And also for the TOP year, let us enter a TOP year that doesn't make sense, right? So I have these three fields, and I am going to demonstrate input validation now. By clicking on the submit button, the form submission should be prevented because not all fields were entered correctly. So let us check the above fields. You can see that the offer price minimum value is 1. So let us put back the original value of 2,300. The minimum floor level is 1. And you can see that this is not a valid year value. So let us change this back to 2010. Okay, so now we are ready to submit. Let us try submitting the form again. And you can see that we get this confirmation that the listing was posted successfully. We are brought back to the home page, and the listing is somewhere here. In order to locate the listing that you have just posted, simply sort the list by the most recent listings first, right? So we sort newest, and you can see that the listing that we just entered is displayed here. If we click through to the listing detail page, you can find the list of feature tags down below in the facts and feature box. This was the list of tags that we entered in the form. And then also, in order to view the 360 home tour panorama, we simply have to go to the multimedia section and select the home tour option. And over here, you will be able to see this panorama image that is made available on Google Maps View. Just by taking a look at this sample panorama, you should be able to imagine the possibilities of using Street View to show off the interior design of your listing. Okay, so we have come to the end of today's video. In this video, we learned how to post a new listing. And I hope that you have enjoyed this video as much as I did. And I hope to see you again very soon. Thank you for watching.